What's cracking, cat daddies, fantasy football enthusiasts? Welcome back to the F3 Unscripted channel. If this your first time, thank you. Welcome, you family now. And as the new season approaches, it's time to strategize your football fantasy drafts. And I know a lot of y'all doing mocks, getting ready, and you gotta beat your boys, because that's why we in it, to beat our boys. So today, I'm highlighting 4 players that you absolutely need on your team. These players are poised to make a massive impact. Not the beginning of the season. No, you do the draft to get the players. You pick the late round motherfuckers to win the season. So look, we finna kick this off, and I'm gonna help you secure them wins. So let's dive right in. Kicking things off, we got Cam Akers, the dynamic running back for the Rams. Akers' 2022 season was as wild as they come. After playing a shockingly minor role, he was away from the team in a month, and he eventually took over the starting back spot. In fact, from week 13 on, Akers played 73% of the Rams' offensive snaps, handling 70% of the carries, 17 a game, and 8% of the targets, 2 during that span. I ain't saying shit. He ranked 5th among running backs in fantasy points during the 6-week span. Akers is still early in his career, and I know for a lot of us, he's been boom or bust, a lot of bust, but now, who is he? Who can beat him? Who's his competition? Hey, so look, McVay done gave him the keys, and he's atop the depth chart right now. So while last season's drama, not to mention an underwhelming receiving role as risk, Akers has a path to RB2 production with upside 2 for more. Hey, his 2023 projections is 211 carries, 872 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns, 33 catches, 281 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, and 198.68 receiving yards. Now, next up, we got our boy, Antonio Gibson. A lot of us drafted him out fresh when he was a rookie. Hey, the versatile running back from the Washington Commanders. He started out all right, but he faced challenges last season. He appeared to be budding into a feature back during his first 2 NFL seasons, 203,773 yards and 21 touchdowns. But the 2020 third-round pick was demoted to a lesser role with Brian Robinson Jr. in the fold last season. In 6 full games together without J.D. McKissick, Gibson was limited to 31% of the carries, 11 per game, but handled a hefty 14% of the targets, 3.8. Hey, J.D. McKissick ain't there no more. Y'all know where that motherfucker at? McKissick is missing and shit. He wasn't much of a fantasy factor, 9.3 points per game, but he'll find himself on the PPR flex radar in deeper leagues if he maintains the change of pace rushing role while handling most of Washington's passing down work. The 25-year-old has a low ceiling as long as Robinson in the middle, but he's a fine bench option. Man, look, it's Bieniemy's offense. So look, on that note, they is bringing the Chiefs to Washington. You better grab him. Hey, he is a flex option with great potential. He's projected for 108 carries, 428 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 47 receptions, 325 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, with a projected fantasy point of 148.32. Now he's going in like the 10th or 11th round. So, hey, fuck it. Hey, he out there? Grab him. Why not? 148? Then he turn around and do more than that? Man, look. You win your league with this motherfucker right here. Now, the next up, we're going to shift our focus to the boy on this squad, Jahan Dotson of the Washington Commanders. Jahan is poised for a breakout. In 2022, he was a first-round pick. He missed 5 games due to injury, but finished the year strong. He ended up with a target share of at least 21% of it in each of the team's final 5 games, which produced a 21, 344, and 3 receiving line and 14.7 fantasy points per game, 17th among wide receivers. And that came with Terry McLaurin averaging 15.5, 13th best during the same span. Dotson's wide receiver high 11.3 touchdown rate isn't sustainable, and his vertical roll may lead to volatile production. But he's a good bet for a boost in volume in year 2, especially with that guy coming there. Bieniemy finna snap. Like I said, he's bringing the fucking Chiefs offense there. So he's a breakout candidate who should be on your radar. And you better grab him. He's going in like the 10th or 11th round. He's projected to get 107 targets, 63 receptions, 863 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns, and 172.94 receiving yards. But hey, it's a new offense. Hey, that shit might blow the fuck up. And then, finally, we got this guy. Where he at? That guy. You see him? Number 24, Sky Moore, the up-and-coming receiver for the Chiefs. Look, Kadarius Toney is hurt. Kadarius Toney is a bum. Who's number 1? After Kelsey? MVS? No. Is that who the fuck you looking for? I'm not looking for MVS. I'd rather take a flyer on Sky Moore. The Chiefs brought Moore along slowly after selecting him in the second round of the 2022 draft. The Western Michigan product was limited to 27% of the snaps and averaged 2.1 targets per game. Moore was extremely busy and effective during his college days, handling a massive 30% target share and dropping only 4 of 256 targets in 36 games. The 22-year-old is an obvious year 2 breakout candidate in an elite pass-heavy Kansas City offense with a wide open depth chart. Because like I said, who's number 1? There's Kelsey, and then who? Who's going to catch a couple more passes? And I think Sky Moore is that dude. Mahomes is raving on him in preseason. He already raving on him. Talking he's good. Him and Justin Ross. Him and what's the boy name? Rashid Rice. So look, target Moore is going in like the 11th, 12th round. He's definitely a good flyer. So he's projected to get 87 targets, 57 catches, 743 receptions, 6 receiving touchdowns. Excuse me. And 167 points. So why not take a chance on him? Because with Mahomes, that could be 222. That could be 224. So, look. There you have it, fantasy managers. I don't know what the fuck just happened. There you have it. I'll say it again. 4 players you need to have on your radar as you prepare for your draft. Akers, Gibson, Dotson, Moore. Bring diverse skills to the table, and their projected stats make them enticing options for your fantasy football team. Their 2023 outlooks give you a glimpse of the potential impact they can have on your roster. Remember, nailing your draft picks is crucial. Getting the boys, the motherfuckers that your boys be like, he a bum. Well, pro. propel you to a championship. And as always, thank you for looking. And look, stay tuned for more fantasy football insights. And best of luck in your fantasy drafts. And thanks for watching. This is Throwback, and I'm out.